back at work in pretty tough shape. We had a real wild weekend up at the lake. And for all that fun I knew I'd have to pay. And now I can't wait for Saturday. But it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe that there's 2 more days till this day's done, till I can have a little fun. Now Tuesdays always seem about 3 days long, with lack of motivation coming on strong. Because the week ahead still looks like an uphill climb, and TGIF is too far down the line. But it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe that there's 2 more days till this day's done, until I can have a little fun. Now the work week seems to drag on and on. And when you're waiting for the weekend to come, but when Wednesday's done, I know it's all downhill. 'Cause there's 3 days down and 2 more days to kill. And it's hump day, middle of the week, it's hump day. I can't believe that there's 2 more days when this day's done, until I can have a little fun. Yeah, it's a hump day, middle of the week, it's a hump day. I can't believe that there's 2 more days till this day's done, until I can have a little fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world.
Reach for the whiskey. is Megan Irby, my good friend from Texas. Her brand new single, it is called Whiskey. Great drink and a great song right there. And George Snyder kicking us off with the Hump Day music anthem for Hump Day Wednesday. It is called Hump Day, and that's exactly what we got going on tonight. An Indie Wednesday edition of the Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And I've got 3 hours of the best in indie country music loaded up, and a couple of great radio interviews as well from season number 9 of NBC's The Voice. Team Blake Barrett Baber is going to join me in hour number 1, and in hour number 2, Jenny Dale Lord is going to be my special guest from Lubbock, Texas. You're going to love both of their stories behind the songs and the music as well. And I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the stations that replay this program. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, Down the Road Radio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, 957 Hot and Funky Radio.com, KDubRadio.com, BooneCountryRadio.com in Canada, TexasBrewRadio.com back down in Texas, NBRNOnline.com in Nashville, Tennessee, 89.9 KIC.com, that is Montreal Kickin' Country, the Music Room in the UK, and brand new as of tonight, the Apollo Online or ApolloOnlineMedia.com, and that is K105. And thank you for having the Tim Kelly Show on your radio station as well. You can stream the Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming platforms like Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, wherever you stream your music. Just Google search the Tim Kelly Show. How about new music from Darren Day? We already did Whiskey. This one's called Cold Drink. Darren Day on KICI, or Indie Country Radio. New country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
And it's almost 5 o'clock, so I'm staring at my watch. It's a Friday and I'm dying to get home. Got the boat out on the dock, couple coolers getting stocked, giant table for some fives to get rolled. Little zippy filled with flour, some Bailey on the tower, get towing in my favorite Crocs. Well, it's been a long week, I need a cold drink. Give me a koozie for my hand and some swimmies on my ass. I stitch a concrete and find a warm beach. Only work that's getting planned is a working on a tan. Watch some football, play golf, rest up, recharge, skip the dishes for some Domino's. It's been a long week, I need a cold drink. I need a cold drink. That's good. That's good. That's great. That's great. I need a cold drink. Well, the weather's looking nice, so there's really no surprise when the chat with all the fellas goes off. Load the barbecue with swine, mix some margs up with the lime, dig the cornhole out the back of my garage. When the girls are finally ready, we'll pile in the Chevy and kick the dust up at our bar. It's been a long week, I need a cold drink. Give me a koozie for my hand and some swimmies on my ass. I stitch a concrete and find a warm beach. Only work that's getting planned is a working on a tan. Watch some football, play golf, rest up, recharge, skip the dishes for some Domino's. It's been a long week, I need a cold drink. I need a cold drink. That's good. That's good. That's great. That's great. I need a cold drink. Y'all bring them Yetis if you got them. But them Colemans will do just fine.
Middle of the week, need a brand new sound.
Turn that dial up, the good vibes drown.
All those same old songs, we're letting them go.
Fresh tracks rolling on the Tim Kelly Show.
It's Indie Wednesday.
Sing it out loud.
New indie country.
Stand up proud.
Heartland stories you ain't heard yet. Tim Kelly's got the best you'll get.
It's Indie Wednesday. Come on, come on.
New indie country all night long. Tim Kelly's playing what you need today. The Tim Kelly Show.
Indie Wednesday. Small town stages to the big wide sky.
First time spinning, give them all a try.
One listen and you wanna hit replay. Tim's got the future on your airwaves.
It's Indie Wednesday.
Today's newest indie country music with Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
Was it something we both said that keeps playing in my head? Like the music in my dreams, I try to remember. I've seen the hard rain coming down. I stopped to listen to the sound. I felt the cold wind on my face in December. And I've forgotten how to live. I've forgotten how to give. All the things I gave before. And now I just need something more. Something more. The way the light falls on the trail, underneath that natural veil, the light dancing through the trees. I hear you in the breeze. And I remember you alone. And I remember you were gone. It seems it changes like a kiss. I just know there's something better than this. Gotta be something better than this. There's something better than this. Something better. And I don't think I'm paranoid. I don't think we can avoid that we've forgotten how to live. We've forgotten how to give. All the things we gave before. We both need something more. Something more.
That is a brand new single from my good friend Terry Knight. Terry is Terri. Terry Knight, and Knight starts with a K. That is called Something More, and she is the queen of country radio down in Colorado City, Texas at 101.7. That is The Wolf. And you can check her out in the afternoons over there on the radio, playing the best in new country music as well. And she's a great singer and a great songwriter. She's got it going on, my good friend Terry Knight. How about this next artist who is the nephew of Eddie Montgomery and from Montgomery Gentry and John Michael Montgomery. There you go. His name is Walker Montgomery, and his brand new single is called With No Distractions on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
I wish I could leave an old phone hanging off of the hook. Put a key in and turn it, start an old square body truck. Find a bar, buy a beer, get a 10's worth of change. Push B11, hear steel guitar aim. Deal with goodbye like they did in the good old days. With no distractions, when this old world had a whole lot less happening. Back when gas was $1.05 a gallon, and the radio sang Alan Jackson. Might be easier to get over you with no distractions. I wish I could find an old highway that went back in time. Find a heartbreak song on some cassette tape, keep hitting rewind. Till the Texaco sign came into view. The old man at the counter said, Happy New Year, 92. I could think of something else besides you. With no distractions, when this old world had a whole lot less happening. Back when gas was $1.05 a gallon, and the radio sang Alan Jackson. Might be easier to get over you with no distractions. Oh, but it's now and I'm here, and these days there ain't no way to live with no distractions. When this old world had a whole lot less happening. Back when gas was $1.05 a gallon, and the radio sang Alan Jackson. Might be easier to get over you with no distractions.
This hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Sean Poole Music. Find Sean Poole Music on the Sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and on SeanPoole.net.
To everyone around, it looks like we're not saying anything at all while the music is playing soft and low. But they don't know she's talking with her eyes, telling me that I am everything she's hoped for and wanted in her life. She's talking to my heart, telling me that she is never gonna break it and never gonna leave. Yeah, I know I'm a lucky guy when she's talking with her eyes. I don't get insecure when other men are staring at this beauty in my arms, 'cause I know that dress she's wearing is all for me. No, they can't see she's talking with her eyes, telling me that I am everything she's hopeful and wanted in her life. She's talking to my heart, telling me that she is never gonna break it and never gonna leave. Yeah, I know I'm a lucky guy when she's talking with her eyes. She's talking with her eyes, telling me that I am everything she's hopeful and wanted in her life. She's talking to my heart and telling me that she is never gonna break it and never gonna leave. Yeah, I know I'm a lucky guy when she's talking with her eyes. She's talking with her eyes.
That is new music from Sean Poole, S-E-A-N on Sean, and Poole has an E on the end of it. Sean Poole and the Buckin' Crazy is his band, and that is called She's Talking With Her Eyes. That was co-written by Paul Overstreet and Rory Feek, and Sean Poole cut it. Did a fantastic job on that song, and he is also a sponsor of the Tim Kelly Show. You can check him out on the sponsors tab on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and thank you to all of the sponsors of this program, and we appreciate it very much. We're going to play one more song and then the first radio interview of the evening from season number 9 of NBC's The Voice. Team Blake Barrett Baber is going to join us on the program right after Cody Glenn Cox. This is called Hopes and Dreams on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Got a half a mind to hit the road today, and half a mind to stay. And it don't matter if I stay or go, couldn't care less either way. I'm gonna take my chances leaving, 'cause it's better than believing things will change. I'm gonna hit that highway running wide open and chase your memories clean out of sight. I'm gonna outrun my past, find a future with greener grass. Ain't sticking around to see how this plays out. I'm gonna take my chances leaving, 'cause it's better than believing things will change. I got a half a tank of gas in my pickup truck. I Guess I ought to fill it up. 'Cause I can't replace a tank of gasoline with running on hopes and dreams. I'm gonna take my chances leaving, 'cause it's better than believing things will change. I'm gonna hit that highway running wide open and chase your memories clean out of sight. I'm gonna outrun my past, find a future with greener grass. Ain't sticking around to see how this plays out. I'm gonna take my chances leaving, 'cause it's better than believing things will change. I'm gonna take my chances leaving, 'cause it's better than believing things will change.
Summertime in Branson, Missouri. This is the Tim Kelly Show on KICR. Indie Country Radio, your summertime station for new country's best. For new country's best, KICR. Indie Country Radio, the Tim Kelly Show. Branson,
KICR Indie Country Radio, the #1 indie country radio station in the world, according to Google.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is Indie Wednesday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got some great radio interviews in the program tonight. You get to hear the story behind the next 3 songs with Voice alumni from season number 9. Indy Sees the Voice. I believe he's on Team Blake. Barrett Baber, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on, Tim.
You're welcome. Thanks for doing the program. I appreciate the time, and hopefully you are having a great summer so far.
Yeah, man, a hot summer here in Nashville, Tennessee, but hot for a lot of reasons. Hot because of the weather and the temperature for sure, but also hot because it's been a busy one, man.
Yeah, hey, that's great. It's always good to be busy, and I have known of you for quite a while. I was telling you off the air before we got on here, 10 years ago I saw you perform at the Nashville Universe Awards at the world-famous Wild Horse Saloon, and that night I took home 2 of them, Radio Personality of the Year and Station of the Year, and Stormy Warm handed them to me, so that was pretty cool.
Come on, man. Well deserved.
Yeah, thank you. He was on Sirius XM, the Highway Now. He works for Garth at the Big 615, I believe. So. Yep. Good stuff. Well, tell us how you kind of got started in music, because I saw that your father was a Southern Baptist minister. I bet you grew up singing in church.
Yeah, very common story amongst songwriters and artists in Nashville is being the child of a minister in the South and being in church every time the doors were open. Mm-hmm. And that certainly was my story there, growing up in Eastern Arkansas, and my dad being a preacher there at Marion First Baptist Church in Marion, Arkansas, and in Crittenden County. And so there was no arguing it, man. I had to be in church every single Sunday and Wednesday, and it didn't take long before I was on a stage with a microphone, singing old gospel songs and figuring out pretty soon as a young guy that I had a nice little singing voice. I remember my mother even telling me that you got a really nice singing voice. And
see, there's a question I usually ask. How did you find out you had that voice? Did somebody tell you? Your mom told you. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think I was singing in the minivan or something, and she said, you got a really good singing voice. Mm-hmm. And so I don't remember a time in my life where I haven't been singing or performing in some form or fashion since, as far back as I can remember.
There you go. A blend of gospel, blues, and rock and roll was your deal. Now, country music is what I play on here. You do pretty good at country, too.
Yeah, man. I think the beautiful part about country music is it really pulls from all of those genres. Is a beautiful blend of every genre.
Yeah.
And growing up so close to Memphis and being so soul driven and really like melodically driven, I think it's a perfect fit for me to be here in Nashville, Tennessee, as a professional songwriter and a published songwriter writing for other artists, and it just allows me to pitch a lot of the songs that I write on a daily basis to a lot of different artists, because country music is so different from one artist to the next. And that's what I really love about it, is that almost every day I get to wear a different hat, and then put on my artist hat and record the songs that I want to record that have that country soul thing. And I think that's really what connected people to me on The Voice, and has really been the secret to my success as a published songwriter and as an artist for 10 years since then.
That is awesome. Now, I want to give a big shout out too to Kate from My PR Lab for hooking us up with the interview tonight. They are fantastic. You're working with some good people in your corner, and that's what makes things happen too, isn't it?
Oh man, it's all about the people around you, and that's a big part of anybody's success in the music business, is who you surround yourself with. And
Absolutely.
The trick is to always surround yourself with people that are far more talented than you are.
Yep.
And good things will happen. And that's certainly the case with My PR Lab and Kate and the whole team over there.
You betcha. Now, you were a finalist on season number 9 of NBC's The Voice. Tell us that journey and how that came about and how you got on that program.
Man, almost by mistake, I a little bit reluctantly went and auditioned for the show after I got contacted by a casting agent that had seen me sing on YouTube, and kind of thought it was just a shot in the dark. And I'd been performing and gigging in Arkansas for 10 years or so, just solo acoustic 3-hour sets of cover songs, and I really didn't have many aspirations of being a big star or trying to be one. And but man, I just it was one of those moments where I thought, man, I'm going to regret it if I don't go try.
Right.
And sure enough, man, that really began the journey, and ended up quitting my job as a high school teacher in Fayetteville, Arkansas,
Wow.
and going out to LA and spending what ended up being, almost 6 months working on that show, and finding my way in a position to come in third place in the finale. And that really jump-started the rest of my life, really. I mean, for the last 10, 12 years, that's what I've been doing. I've been making music for my job ever since then, and it has a lot to do with that show, but more importantly, the people that watched that show and that supported me on that show and that continue to do so today.
Yeah, that is awesome. And we just recently, on August the 7th, seen Hannah Harper, who just won American Idol. She's the first country music artist to do it since Carrie Underwood did it back in 2005. And she performed at the Creekside Amphitheater in Harrison, Arkansas. So we're pretty close to that.
I love that place.
Yeah, we got tickets to go see her. And she kind of had a similar story. She said one of the producers from American Idol saw that song String Cheese that she did, and it's talking about her postpartum depression and all that, and she didn't think it was real. She thought they weren't really from American Idol, but turns out they were. And so one thing led to another, and that's how she ended up on that program too. And
well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, man.
Exactly.
And so it's one of those things where it just kind of felt like it lined up, and the timing was right for me. And right when it needed to happen for me is when it did, and I couldn't be more grateful for that experience.
That's awesome.
It really put me in this position.
Yep. Well, you mentioned something else too, and I have interviewed a lot of teachers that are also singers and songwriters, and so you have an impact of a lot of young lives being a teacher, but you impact a lot more lives, I think, being a songwriter and a singer, because music does that to people, doesn't it? Whatever time they're going through, like Hannah with the postpartum depression or whatever's going on in their life, there's a song that just resonates so much, huh?
Absolutely, man, and that's one of my favorite things about it. Is to get videos or see an arena full of people, singing a song that I wrote, and knowing that I played a role in creating that moment for thousands of people.
Yep.
And especially with some of my Cody Johnson stuff, I get a lot of emails and messages on social media from some people dancing at their wedding, to a song that I wrote. And just being able to create a soundtrack for someone's life is far more valuable to me than almost anything else that I do. It's like, it's so cool to see that happen, to be like, man, they would still have this moment, but it wouldn't be exactly this moment without that song. And I played a role in making that song.
Exactly. Let's talk about that too, because I saw that in your bio. Now, I was playing Cody Johnson as an independent artist, and that On My Way to You was the song that kind of broke him out. But you have wrote a song called Nothing on You that Cody Johnson took, and then God Bless the Boy. So
That's right.
that is awesome, man. And that guy is just tearing it up right now in the world of music.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable run, and I'm so glad to be a part of it, man. The truth is, I didn't really know who Cody Johnson was when I first heard that he's going to cut the first song, but almost no one else did either outside of Texas. And so, man, my co-writer Trent Willman ended up producing his record and told me that he was interested in cutting Nothing on You, and he turned it into what it is, this massive moment at his show. Every show he plays that song. It's it really is the reason why I'm still in Nashville and have a publishing deal. I mean, that song, it's true. In Nashville, man, your life can change on a song, and mine changed on that one for sure.
See, that's amazing, because I've known for a long time that the songwriters don't get enough credit. And as far as writing the song, everybody knows Garth Brooks did the dance, but they don't know necessarily who wrote that song.
Right.
And so there's a lot of other songs out there like that. And so I started this thing called the KICR Songwriter Showcase, and it's for demo songs, and got a lot of great songwriters in there that want to pitch their demos. So I also started this radio program that plays 24/7 called the Demo Listen Derby. I've been to a Demo Listen Derby, but I thought, what about a Demo Listen Derby where you're just listening to all demos? And,
I love that idea.
So we got that going on, and then underneath each artist in the showcase, or each songwriter rather in the showcase, you can check out their email address, and if you like that song, you can reach out to them and say, "Hey, I would like to cut your song," and then you guys can work out the royalty, the copyright, all that stuff that goes on behind the scenes, and it's just a way to bring you all together.
Man, that's a really smart idea. I thank you for doing that for songwriters. It's well needed.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us about that. When did you start writing songs, and maybe you remember your first song and how that went, or what?
Yeah, I learned how to play guitar and started writing songs my freshman year at college. And selfishly, I learned how to play guitar to meet chicks. I was like, I was very unconfident. Not very confident at all when it came to talking to girls, but I knew I could sing. Yeah. So I learned how to play guitar and started, just playing around the college campus at Ouachita Baptist University there in Arkadelphia, Arkansas, and almost right away I just started writing songs, intuitively writing rhymes and starting with the title and doing some things that I didn't even know I was doing right. I was just doing them. Yeah. And I think that had a lot to do with growing up in Eastern Arkansas and in church. I just kind of knew how a song was put together just from so many hymns and so many songs and so many performances. And so I started writing songs right away, and they were really bad. Really, the first ones always are. No matter what your grandmother tells you, your first songs aren't very good. And so, yeah, man, I just started writing right away, and it just was something that I always did. I did by myself, and then really it wasn't about 15 years ago when I really, really started studying the craft of songwriting and understanding what the job of a professional songwriter is, and recognizing then that I needed as many reps as possible just to do it often. Songwriting is like anything else. If you want to be great at it, you need to do it as often as possible. Right. And so I just really dove in and started studying, some great songs and hits and songs like The Dance and, how those songs are put together, how those hooks are set up, and really kind of got nerdy about it and really dove in and then just started doing it. And so, I was really, really fortunate to have some people in my life that really helped me, mentor me, Kenny Lamb and some other folks like that really took me under their wing, told me how to write a song, and kind of showed me how. And I write almost every day, at least 3 times a week minimum. And so I'm probably on about a 75 to 100 song pace a year now here in Nashville. I turn in at least 75 to 100 songs to my publisher every year.
See, I found that out too when I started the Songwriter Showcase and the Demolition Derby. Songwriters are a different breed, man. I mean, they've got like hundreds in the can yet to be recorded, don't they?
Oh, for sure. I mean, thousands, even
right.
Into the thousands now. But that's part of it, you know. I mean, it's a shame. Honestly, it can get you down if you let it get you down.
Yep.
But the truth is, it's like the songs don't get recorded if they don't get written, you know. And so you have to write the songs, and you don't get good at it until you've written a bunch of them. And so it's almost a rite of passage to have a big Dropbox full of songs that no one has heard and probably ever will hear. And that also means sometimes that some really good songs just don't get cut. It takes the right artist at the right time and the right song, finding them at the right time. And that's really what happened with my Cody Johnson stuff, both of my Cody Johnson songs, and more recently my Kelsey Hart song that was on the radio, and my Texas number ones, and all of the one.
I love his stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, all of those things that have happened for me as a songwriter were all examples of right song, right time, right artist.
Yep.
But they certainly wouldn't have done anything if I had just not written them. So you got to sit down and write them.
Yep, and that's what's happening now in country music. This simple title, "Choosing Texas," Ella Langley's blown it up with that song, you know, and so there's a bunch of others out there, you know. Miranda Lambert helped her with that one, and and Ella's voice just fit that song, and that's what's going on with that one. And you got a bunch of others out there. Now you probably know this other young lady from Hope, Arkansas, Mae Estes. She's got a similar story to you. She was working 2 or 3 jobs there in Nashville, and got her a publishing deal, and now she's performing with the big names and performing at the Grand Ole Opry and all of that. And I've had her as a guest on this program a couple of times. She's awesome.
She's one of my favorites, man, in town, and such a sweetheart of a human being.
She
first
is.
and foremost, just like an excellent person.
Yep.
But beyond that, just immensely, immensely talented as a songwriter and a vocalist. And I've always been a fan of Mae, and just really, really. Every time I see her, it's like something else has happened that is pushing her towards what we all have kind of suspected would happen, which is that she would turn into a mega star in this genre. And I'm a huge fan of what she does.
Me
and
too.
proud to know her from Arkansas, but also just a big fan of her as a person. And her songs are great. She's a great songwriter.
She's got a current project out called the 90s Cold. They want their country back. Now, the 90s is what got me into country radio, because I lived in Ada, Oklahoma, where Blake Shelton is from for 20 years. And then he came along just a little bit later, but it was those guys like Garth Brooks and Toby Keith and Vince Gill from Oklahoma that when I started in radio, I was DJing 80s music. Well, I quickly converted when that 90s country came along. I bet it had a big impact on your career too, huh?
For sure, man. In my high school years, you know, I'm a child of the 90s. I graduated high school in 1998, so I'm a little bit older than your average artist and songwriter. But yeah, man, those songs, especially, you know, Travis Tritt, you know, stuff, the Garth stuff, Randy Travis, you know, that era of songs, Diamond Rio, you know, Shenandoah, like all of those songs I listened to too. The difference is I was also listening to Boyz II Men and R&B acts too. And and I think that's really what shaped me as a writer and as a songwriter, and what makes me unique in Nashville now is just that I blend those two things. And that's cool. That's what everybody's looking for, something different, and I think that's what makes me different.
Oh, it is very cool, and that's the way I like to run this program. Every song I play, I want it to be more unique or better than the last one, and everybody's like, who is that? Who is that?
That's great, man.
And then you start building a fan base, they start liking, they start following, and it just goes from there. Now, everybody has a song about where they grew up. West of Memphis is the title of your first one. Tell us about it.
West of Memphis is a song about nostalgia, but also a song about, you know, kind of missing the kid that I was when all of this was a dream. Tim, it was, you know, you fall in love with an idea of what you want your life to be, and then you go out and you chase it, and sometimes you catch that dragon by the tail. And I am by no means ungrateful for what I do and where I live and how I make my living, and the fact that I get to do that every day is a massive blessing. I know that people dream about, but also there are times once you kind of see behind the curtain and you start living that dream, there are moments where you miss the kid, the feeling of that kid that anything is possible, and miss who he was. And so that's what West of Memphis is about for me, is about wishing I could go back to when this was a mystery. And the beautifulness of that, and when really those moments I fell in love with music and making music and missing that kid, the innocence of that kid.
It's a wonderful thing, and time sure flies, doesn't it?
It does, man.
Yeah.
It really does.
Sure does. And like I said, we've already known of each other for 10 years. And, man, that just seems like yesterday when we were there, November the 7th of 2016 in Nashville, a night I'll never forget for sure. And there was a 13-year-old from Florida, and she grew up in Florida, had never seen snow. And that night on November the 7th, it was snowing on Broadway in Nashville. And we got to experience it with her for the very first time, too. So
That's early snow, November 7th.
Yeah.
Seems a little early.
Samantha Laporte is who that is, and she had a great run turning pop, and she was on Disney Radio for a long time. So that's
great.
cool.
Yeah.
Yep. West of Memphis with Barrett Baber. We'll come back and talk about two more, Clown in a Barrel and Next to You, when we continue on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Good evening. Elvis Presley died today. He was 42. Apparently it was a heart attack. He was found at his home in Memphis. Not
Graceland's ghost floats across the river at night. I was 12 years old when I felt it for the first time. That old train still sings like it did back then, and what I wouldn't give to be that kid. 'Cause every moment of my life still somehow brings me back to that ground that I grew out of. Now it's just a place I pass through. Some nights I can't help but wonder if my innocence is back where I left it, west of Memphis. West of Memphis. The good years go, it don't feel like I'm anymore wise. 'Cause only older's what you get. It turns out all the rest is a lie. Like a Polaroid of a Delta dream. Where's that Delta boy that I used to be? 'Cause every moment of my life still somehow brings me back to that ground that I grew out of. Now it's just a place I pass through. Some nights I can't help but wonder if my innocence is back where I lived it, west of Memphis. West of Memphis. West of Memphis, where I left it. West of Memphis. Every moment of my life still somehow brings me back to that ground that place I pass through. Some nights I can't help but wonder if my innocence is back where I left it. I wonder if my innocence is back where I left it, west of Memphis, west of Memphis, west of Memphis, west of Memphis.
All right, great.
His name is Barrett Baber. That is called West of Memphis. You just heard the great story behind it. And, man, you are a songwriter, and you can sure sing, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good stuff. Now, I've been to a lot of rodeos, and I've seen clowns in a barrel. They hop in there when a bull is coming at them, especially. The next song is called Clown in a Barrel. Tell us the story behind it.
Man, yeah, another introspective one. I actually wrote this song with and for an artist named Tyler Halverson out of Texas. Really talented artist that's doing big things down there, and he's from the Dakotas, I think North Dakota. But I wrote this song with him, and he came up with the idea and wrote it with my friends Terry Joe Box and Scott Sean White, and we I've always loved this song. Tyler recorded this song and put out a version of it, but it was always one I kind of just starred in the back of my mind that if I ever cut a project, I really think I could make that rock. And I think for me, this song is about just being in love with something that hurts you from time to time. You know, it's the clown he always gets back in the ring, doesn't he? You know, even though he gets beat up. And that's kind of how I feel sometimes about the music business and living in Nashville and, you know, being in this kind of world over here. And so for me, that's what this song is about. It's about my relationship with the music business. I'm always going to love it and never going to be able to say no to it. But sometimes it puts a horn in me.
There you go.
Yeah, man. So I'm really, really proud of how this song turned out on the record.
I've interviewed some artists that were bull riders before they got into country music. Mo Bandy's one of them. He's down here in Branson West. And so now Johnny Morris, that owns Bass Pro Shops, we're 30 minutes away from the world headquarters. Down here in Branson, he started Thunder Ridge Rodeo Arena, and he's been having a lot of big-name concerts out there. Last summer, Randall King came and opened for Cody Johnson. So that was a great concert. And so, yeah, they're having a lot of good events at that rodeo arena. And that's the best of both worlds. You get to see some PBR bull riding and all of that stuff, and then you get to see a great concert. So it's a pretty cool combination.
Heck yeah, man. And, I'm somehow, some way, I don't know anything about roping cows or riding horses or any of that stuff. But somehow I've gotten pulled into that world, you know, with my Cody Johnson cuts, and now I'm working with this artist out of Texas named Josh Weathers, and then also guys like Tyler, you know. So I've kind of become the Texas country guy.
Love it.
But man, I'm a big fan of Randall, big fan of Cody and all those guys.
Yep, I have known Randall King's girlfriend since 2014 too. We did an award show outside of Nashville in Eagleville, Tennessee, a red carpet event, and I handed her a couple of awards and she handed me a couple. So yeah, and it's pretty cool. And they got a little girl named Paisley now, and my wife just surprised them with something I can't really tell on the air because we haven't mailed it yet, but she loves to do things for the artists too, and so that's her way of giving back. And
awesome.
So we love doing that. But Next to You is the title of the third one. Tell us about it.
Next to You is a song for my wife. I wrote this song with my guitar player, Dennis Drummond, on the road somewhere in Oklahoma. I couldn't even tell you where we were. We were in a little motel or somewhere and just decided to write a song. And we just got to talking about how hard the life we live would be if we didn't have somebody next to us when we got home, that was supporting us, that was behind us. And it really is how I feel about my wife and this life, is that, you know, it doesn't matter where I am or where I'm going, as long as I got, you know, Sarah Baber in the shotgun seat that's riding along with me. And she always has. And how valuable that is. And, you know, that translates far out of the music business and into just the regular man's world, you know, everyday man's world. You know, no matter what job you have, life is a whole lot easier when you got a support system around you, and you have the, you know, the blessed assurance of knowing that at the end of the day, I'm going to lay down next to this woman and she's going to love me. And at the end of my life, I'm going to lay down next to her too. Yeah. You know, and that's what this song is about. And so proud of how this turned out, the guitar work on it, and the vibe of this song is just so cool. One of my favorite songs on the record, and for a lot of reasons. But man, I really do love what this song says. And I think, you know, if you're listening to this and you got a next to you person out there in your life, you can send them this song, because I think it speaks to the blessings of being in a committed relationship and supporting each other that way.
That is so great, man, because I talk about that all the time. That family support and having your next to you right there, sometimes they push you harder than you push yourself too, don't they?
Tell you what,
and
no doubt about it, man.
To do the next big thing or make the next big hit or whatever it is in songwriting. And, you know, and somebody told me here a while back too that, and we had this happen, our 5-year wedding anniversary is coming up in October, that the first thing you do when you're getting ready to get married is pick out the music. That's the first thing we did. When they put you in the ground, the first thing they'll want to do is say, what music did they want, you know, played at their funeral? So, you know, music is a big part of our lives, even after it's over, isn't it?
No doubt, man. The soundtrack to our lives, and blessed to be able to be a part of that, and to be creating some tunes that people hopefully are playing at their weddings. Hopefully, not too many at their funerals, but that's fine too. Because either way, man, it's a beautiful tip of the cap to any songwriter or artist to choose a song that they created to be the soundtrack of your life. And I hope some people will do that with this record.
Absolutely. Really, Barrett Baber, you are the real deal, my friend. Where can folks find you on social media if they want to check out more and get some of your merch too, man? You got some good looking merch.
Cool, man. It's just that easy, brother. It's Barrett Baber on the internet, man. I'm out there. I'm on Instagram. I have a website, on Facebook, all the places that you connect with your favorite artists or fine artists. I'm on the social medias posting stuff. Probably not often as I should, but I do my best. I'm an easy follow. I'll tell you that right now. You see some pictures of my dog and my kids, and join along, just kind of see behind the scenes of what it's like to be a blue-collar songwriter here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Love it. Well, you do a fantastic radio interview. Thanks for being part of the program tonight. I appreciate the time, and keep doing your thing, my friend. You're awesome.
Absolutely my pleasure, Tim. Appreciate you.
You are welcome. We got Barrett Baber with us tonight. We're going to play Clown in a Barrel, and Next to You is coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I'm a clown in a barrel, and baby, you're the bull, pushing me around this arena floor. Got a heart hung up and a mind that's made. No buck gonna win, only prize is pain. And Lord, it takes a crazy fool to keep holding on the way. A desperate dance, a twisted, awful, beautiful. I'm a clown in a barrel, and baby, you're the bull. I ain't nothing but a glutton for the hoof and horn, leaving me bleeding, but I still want more. So I show back up with a painted smile, and the show goes twisted, awful, beautiful. I'm a clown in a barrel and baby on a your fun, then you walk away when you're good and done. And Lord, it takes a crazy fool to keep holding on the way I do. Ain't hard to tell who's breaking who. And I'm the only one with anything to lose. It's a game of chance, a desperate dance, a twisted, awful, beautiful. I'm a clown in a barrel and baby on the bull. I'm a clown in a barrel and baby on the bull.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
When you're sleeping, well, sometimes I wonder what you're dreaming. And if this life we got is what you're seeing, 'cause that's how all my best ones start and end. Through these years, girl, my better half has turned into my whole world. It started on the night that I watched you twirl around and round in that white wedding dress. But the best part is that even on the days the sun ain't shining, I don't worry about how I'll make it through. 'Cause it don't matter where I am or where I'm going, just as long as I'm laying next to you, oh, next to you. We went driving, chasing my dreams east down that old highway. Every mile I run, you're right beside me. No matter how rough it gets down the road, girl, I know that even on the days the sun ain't shining, don't worry about how I make it through. 'Cause it don't matter where I am or where I'm going, just as long as I'm laying next to you, oh, next to you, oh, next to you. It's all been worth it. The good, the bad, the laughing and the hurting. And I don't know much, but one thing that's for certain is all good things in time come to an end. So heaven forbid that the good Lord calls you home before me. I'll do the best I can to make it through. When my time comes, I'll meet you in the ever after. But down here, I'll still be laying next to you, oh, next to you, oh, next to you, oh, next to you.
is Barrett Baber, an alumni artist from season number 9 of NBC's The Voice. Team Blake, what a great guy and a great artist and a fantastic songwriter. And I sure had a good time talking to him. He's the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. That interview will end up in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives after this live show is over in a couple of hours. You can go check it out there at the top of the homepage at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com, and just type in an artist that I've interviewed, and their interview will pop right up. And you can go back and check out those previous interviews, as many as you want. And the artists sure do appreciate you going back and listening to the replays as well. Hey, in hour number 2, which is coming up now, I've got another great interview from Lubbock, Texas. Jenny Dale Lord is going to be on the program, so stay tuned for that. You'll get to hear the stories behind her songs, and I'll play 3 of her originals as well. We're going to kick this next hour off, though, with Gary Wade. Gary Wade Music is where you can find him on social media. This is called Who I Wanted to Be on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I could remember when I was young. I didn't have a clue what I was looking for, but I felt something deep in me, and all I could think about was singing to a beat. Yeah, I would sing a little too loud, but I would soon realize what it was all about. I'd turn on the radio when sang way off note. It was just the music in me. I'd dream of being a star, playing my air guitar. Right then I could clearly see exactly who I wanted to be. Many years have come and gone, and it's funny how that feeling remains so strong. But now I'm singing to a different beat, 'cause what was once a dream's now a reality. Now before I head out on stage, I would just crack a smile and go back to that day that I turn on the radio, would sing way off note. It was just the music in me. I dream of being a star, playing my air guitar. Right then I could clearly see exactly who I wanted to be. In my heart I always knew that God had plans for me. And now I'm a superstar, playing the real guitar, and now I can clearly see that this is who I wanted to be. That this is who I wanted to be. Who I wanted to be.
hour of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Aaron Boltinghouse Music. Check out Aaron Boltinghouse Music on the sponsors page at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and at Aaron Boltinghouse on YouTube.
Dad's old truck don't move much anymore. In fact, it's been years since that pedal has hit the floor. The dash is all cracked up, and the floorboards are rusted clean through. It's not much to see, but it's all I got left of you. He's gone, but the memories are still in that truck. Like back on 59 when we got it stuck. Every day and every mile tells a story I know of lessons he taught me on those back roads. I'm never alone when I'm taking the long way home. His hands on the wheel, he was a man of steel in my mind. I can still hear his voice saying, son, just take your time. Though the paint's all faded and the engine stalls, the lights don't work and the tires are bald. Couldn't throw it or give it away. My mind keeps going back to those days. He's gone, but I can still hear the music playing. It doesn't come through clear, and it's stuck on that AM station. Every day and every mile tells a story I know of lessons he taught me on those back roads. I'm never alone when I'm taking the long way home. When I'm taking the long way home. Thanks, Dad.
His name is Aaron Boltinghouse. He is from Corpus Christi, Texas. That is called Long Way Home. And Aaron Boltinghouse, of course, is another fine sponsor of The Tim Kelly Show. You can check him out on the sponsors tab on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. By the way, I am live on that website right now. Scroll down until you see a player that says Radio Boss. That is the live audio. Underneath it is a QR code. You can scan that with your mobile device and take the audio live with you wherever you go. And that is going to be every Thursday and Friday night from now on at 7 o'clock Central Time. We're doing this last Indie Wednesday show tonight, but I'm also live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio. You can like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, and I'm hanging out live on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Come in and say hello. I've got chat rooms and all of those. Love to hear from you, and tell us where you're listening from as well. The latest single out to for Rod Lucky Duckworth, rather, is called World of Excuses. Brand new music on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I'm trying to be a better man.
you're going through. This ain't the world that we grew up in. We'll never see 1980 again. This old world that we love will never be the same. We're trying to keep our peace of mind. We're only here for a short time. This ain't the world that we grew up in. We'll never see 1980 again. This old world that we love will never be the same. This ain't the world that we grew up in. We'll never see 1980 again. This old world that we love will never be the same. We're living in a world of excuses. Everybody is so
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it?
Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's Country.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
pick me up when I start to fall. Could you take this broken heart and turn my life around? Midnight rain, wash those blues on away. Save me now from the lost and found, 'cause I need a friend. One till the bitter end. Rescue me, take me by the hand. God, I'm losing my grip. Save me now, but you let me slip. Would you pick me up? Pick me up when I start to fall. Midnight rain, wash those blues on away. Yeah, wrecking ball, knock those walls on down, 'cause I need a friend. One till the bitter end. So run with me, say you'll never leave. Would you pick me up?
is making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday. His name is Bobby Parks with the Bobby Parks Band, and that is a great tune called Pick Me Up. And if I knew he was in Branson, I would have picked him up probably. But he's played here a time or two, so good stuff, man. And I hope he comes back through again and we get to meet in person. Go check out Bobby Parks and follow and like and share the Bobby Parks Band. After one more song, my second radio interview of the evening is going to take place with Jenny Dale Lord from Lubbock, Texas. This is Lexi Schroll, who we just recently did an interview with, and this is called Let It Be a Cowboy on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I've dated city boys, real pretty boys, say they love you, but it's all just wild noise. Make your head turn, make your heart hurt, all the miles you've crossed, you just bridged to burn. So I think I need a change of direction, someone to be the object of my affection, someone who's good to his mama, makes me wanna drive down a back road in his Tacoma, dancing on a Tuesday, we move at our own pace, leaves his jean jacket at my place, and he's got a bit of southern drawl to his voice. Oh, if I ever love again, Lord, let it be a cowboy. Lord, let it be a cowboy. I've been with rock stars, some movie stars, get you falling hard till you're falling apart. Where's a good guy? You know he what guy? Grows hometown roots instead of saying goodbye. I think I need some new perspective, someone to be a bit more attentive, someone who's good to his mama, makes me wanna drop down a back road in his Tacoma, dancing on a Tuesday, we move at our own pace, leaves his jean jacket at my place, and he's got a bit of southern drawl to his voice. Oh, if I ever love again, Lord, let it be a cowboy. Lord, let it be a cowboy. His heart's in the Wild West, I'm dancing with the very best, won't settle for any less than a cowboy. Dressing in boots and jeans, he's straight off a movie screen, tastes like smoking whiskey, my cowboy. He's good to his mama, makes me wanna drive down a back road in his Tacoma, dancing on a Tuesday, we move at our own pace, leaves a jean jacket at my place, and he's got a bit of southern drawl to his voice. Oh, if I ever love again, Lord, let it be a cowboy. Lord, let it be a cowboy. Lord, let it be a
Middle of the week, yes, feel good time.
Turn the dial up, let your heart unwind.
Fresh new voices rolling down your way. We're riding into town on a brand new wave. It's a Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday, spinning all the best in new indie country. Back road bars and big bright dreams. You hear tomorrow stars first, right here with Tim Kelly. Yeah, the Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday, playing all the best in new indie country.
Don't touch that dial.
We're just getting started.
The Tim Kelly Show.
ICR Indie Country Radio, the #1 indie country radio station in the world, according to Google.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. It is Indie Wednesday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and I've got some great interviews tonight on the program where you get to hear the story behind these next three songs with Jenny Dale Lord from Texas. How are you tonight, my friend?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the program tonight. I appreciate the time, and I've been looking forward to having you on the program. You got some great music.
Well, that's very kind of you to say, and thank you for having me. I too have been looking forward to this. I have recently fallen in love with Missouri, and so this is really special for me.
Awesome, yeah. So just not too long ago, you were playing in St. Louis, Missouri. You know, I got to do that back in 2023, and I got to host this event called Freedom Jam USA. It was a great tribute show they did to veterans, and so I'm all down for helping them, and we love our veterans here in Branson too.
That's awesome. Yes, I love St. Louis. I go there a couple times every year. In fact, I'll be there in September.
Okay. Well, maybe hopefully we can get together then again. That'll be fun.
I'm going to try to plan that for sure.
That'll be awesome. I look forward to it. You're from Lubbock, Texas. I worked out there back in 2008 for about 3 months. I have been there.
I love that. I love I don't have to describe it to you. You already know exactly where I'm sitting, what it's looking like, that the wind is blowing like crazy right now, and all the fun stuff. Yeah.
You got that red sandy dirt that flies everywhere, even all the way to Oklahoma. It followed me one weekend, so.
That's right. That's why we call our Texas music oftentimes red dirt. Red dirt music.
There it is.
Yeah.
You know, and I talk about that all the time. You know, I take on JB Cloud's show, Red Dirt Proud. I love it. And there's just its own animal down there. You're on the Texas Country regional radio charts and everything. They've got all of that going on in Texas. It's a big, big deal, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we just, some of the pioneers, even going far back as Willie, just kind of said, we don't need you in Nashville, and just wanted to kind of start their own scene. And it's grown so much that when people say, what kind of music do you play? And I say, Texas country, I'm like, but that's not a, it's its own genre. It's not just located within the state. It's actually, as you know, since you play it, a national and even international. And so it's turned into its own beast, and I'm very happy to be a part of it.
Absolutely. I've been a member of the Texas Country Music Association for years with Linda King Wilson and all of that. And then they do a great award show at Billy Bob's Texas, usually is where they have it. So, they got some good things going on. And, talking about Nashville, I know some Texas artists that tried to do their thing in Nashville, and they've even went back to Texas and had a bigger career. So it does happen.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. And especially with the way that music is so accessible these days, you really can get your music heard. All you need is someone to listen, and someone like Tim to be like, here, let me help you. And that's all, it helps a lot.
Right. And tonight we're going to do that for you. We're going to put you on 14 radio stations that take this program around the world. And so you're probably even now doing it, as long as you've been doing it, pretty amazed by who's listening and streaming your stuff around the world when you see those stats, huh?
I absolutely love it. Anytime I try not to look too much, because, you don't want to just bank on thinking you're going to have these really big numbers, or just, it can be a letdown sometimes. So I try not to focus on the amount of listeners, but sometimes I'm curious as to where they are. And yes, when I see European countries or Indonesia for one point in time was my number one country streaming my music, it's really crazy. It's wild.
Yeah, pretty wild. You blend country, rock, and blues together. I love that too, and also from being in Texas. So man, it's kind of like the best of both worlds when we hear Jenny Del Lord, right?
I appreciate that. As a songwriter, I've always said I don't write a specific genre, and I love all the music. I grew up listening to country and rock and blues, and I think it's impossible not to let those influences get into your music, even if they're all three in the same song,
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you took piano lessons at the young age of 4, wrote your first song at age 8, I think it was, and at age 11 you started learning the guitar. So you might be what we call a musical prodigy at an early age.
Well, I'll have to thank my mama for that. I guess she needed something for me to do, so I wasn't always in her hair, So I just love music. My mom tells a story about how I would sing myself to sleep in those like little rocking swings as a baby. So I think just music has always been in my soul for as long as I can remember, even before I can remember.
Yep. Now, was it always country, or do you have some of those other influences and listen to other things like I do? I listen to a wide variety of music, but I love country because of that 90s country. That got me.
Absolutely. I mean, growing up in Texas, country was my gateway music, if you will. But when I moved to Austin to pursue music, I was in college and I was discovering artists like Ani Franco, who's like really folk rock and different, edgier, acoustic-centric music. And so that's what I wanted to do. So when I was in Austin, I always say I was a folk singer trying to save the world, you know.
Right.
And then when I moved to Lubbock, country music just kind of came back, but I couldn't let go of all the influences that I fell in love with when I left town.
That's awesome. You mentioned Austin. That Austin City Limits is a big deal in the world of music too, isn't it?
Absolutely. From the television show, which is obviously iconic, to now the 2-weekend, 3-day music festival that happens. When I lived in Austin, it was only 1 weekend, but it's grown so much. It's 2, and it's just so many artists. And absolutely, Austin is obviously very influential in the Texas music scene, and it's called the live music capital of the world for a reason.
There you go. Well, they call Branson the live show capital of the world because we have more theater seats here in Branson, this little town of 10,000, than they have in Broadway in New York City.
Wow, I had no idea. That's amazing.
So over 58,000 theater seats in the little town of 10,000. So there's plenty of shows to go see. And I'll tell you what, you hear some great country music here, some gospel. They love gospel. They love bluegrass. They do this theme park at Silver Dollar City every year. They have bluegrass and barbecue. That's a deadly combination put together. And
two of my favorite things.
You guys got the Texas barbecue down there. I envy you guys. So I want to come down and try some of that again one of these days too.
I mean, you absolutely need to. As someone who travels all the time, and I'm also a foodie, I have tried the barbecue everywhere. You know, I've had it in Kansas City. I've had it all over the place, and I know I'm biased, but I definitely love the Texas barbecue the most.
Right, St. Louis too. I mean, they got some good barbecue. They even have the St. Louis style ribs I get at the store.
That was my very first meal when I went to St. Louis. It's a 13-hour drive. I got to the hotel, and right across the street was the barbecue restaurant. I didn't want to go out. I was so hungry. I just went and ordered a bunch of St. Louis-style ribs and took them back to the hotel room and ate them in bed and went to sleep. So it's like, I got to have St. Louis ribs. That's exactly right.
Right on. Well, there's always food talk on this program, so people are getting hungry as we speak.
Man, I mean, food is my other love. I don't know if you know this, but I'm actually a trained chef. I used to be a chef by day, musician by night, and then one day I just got to be a full-time musician.
Well, hey, Garth Brooks' wife, Trisha Yearwood, done quite well in the world of country music, and she's got a cooking show now.
I mean, that would be a dream come true. I love it.
Absolutely. You know, he's one of the reasons I got into country music. I was telling you, I lived 20 years in southeast Oklahoma, down around Ada, where Blake Shelton's from. And it was Toby Keith, Blake Shelton, Garth Brooks, Vince Gill, those guys from Oklahoma that really got me into wanting to do something in country radio. So I walked into a station down there in McAllister, Oklahoma. It sounded like they needed somebody on the weekends, and I became the weekend guy, and everybody had a radio name, so I picked Tim Kelly for mine and been that ever since.
I love it. Of course I love Garth Brooks, but my heart, my first love was always Reba McEntire.
Reba,
still is. Another Oklahoma artist, you know, but for me it's Reba. She always had these really heartfelt songs, and just these, for me it's always been pick the saddest song on the record and play it on repeat. That's just what I love, and she was really good at scratching that itch for me.
Yeah, I got to meet her uncle Kenneth McEntire, and then Charlie Battles, one of her ex-husbands, my ex-father-in-law, used to work on his vehicles at his shop, mechanic shop there in Atoka, Oklahoma, where she's from down there.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. I hope to meet her someday. Awesome. I get asked, who do you want to share a stage with? I'm always like, Reba!
Yeah. Hey, I ask that question all the time. You just answer it. There you go.
See, there we go. In fact, my song Dinner and a Heartbreak, I would love Reba to sing it. Like, I think she could just do a really great version of it, and it's just got this thing. I just feel like Reba, every time I play it at a show, I'm like, if anybody knows Reba, tell her I want her to sing my song.
Right. Now, speaking of sharing the stage, you've shared the stage with such artists as Joe Ely, Kenny Maynes, Darren Morris. I know him from the Darren Morris Band. We met about 2014 and got to hang out at an award show we did. And then Billy Joe Jones from Emory, Texas. She's been on my program 2 or 3 times. She's awesome, too.
And I love that. I've gotten to watch Billy Joe just really blossom as a performer. And we've known each other for years. She's one of my dearest friends. And just to see the success that she's having is really good for my soul. And
Yeah.
I always tell her, I say, "You don't forget, I loved you first."
Right. And such a talented young lady, and what a crazy good story she's got. You know, her grandparents raising her, and then she's
Right.
been to Branson several times, and she hopes to bring them one more time, you know, so hopefully we'll get to meet her as well here in the live show capital of the world. I look forward to that.
Well, she is just a doll. You're gonna love her.
Yep, absolutely. Now, Michael Bangy, I want to give him a big shout out. He's the one that turned me on to you, and I guess he's from the St. Louis area too, and you guys have probably met in person a few times, huh?
We have. Thank you, Michael Bangy. He's one of my biggest supporters, and he gets me out there for house concerts, and he's just constantly promoting my music to everyone, and he's just the best. And I need 100 more like him. You know, he's
Yep.
fantastic.
You know, that's an awesome thing that a lot of artists I've been seeing are doing now, especially in the summertime. You know, people love to get together, and you can do it at your own house. You don't have to go to these venues and you know, deal with a lot of the parking and things like that. You know, if you've got a setting like that where you can have people come to your house, I love seeing those house concerts. I bet they're a lot of fun.
I love house concerts. If there were a way for me to do them all the time and only do them, I would be very happy. The thing I love about house concerts is people are there to listen to the music. Sometimes at a venue, people are there to just get drunk and have a good time. And I love to do that too, you know, but
Yeah.
if you really want to just be able to connect with your audience and have them 6 feet away from you, it's a really magical thing. And I love them. They're my favorite.
Yeah, it's kind of like some of those iconic places to play in Nashville. You know, when you go to those songwriters rounds like the Bluebird Cafe and the Listening Room, you actually have to listen to the music. And some of those places like that, you know, Commodore Grill, I know some of them play there too. So it's all about the music, and that's the way it should be. You know, I think the music and the lyrics move you so much in the world of country music, especially, and tell such good stories that you want to put that out to the world, don't you?
I agree, and that's always been the thing I love most about country music is just the way that it does tell a story. And if you want to have your heart broken, country music is the way to go.
Yep.
If you want to be lifted up, you know, country music can do that for you too. And I just have always felt nobody writes a lyric the way the country music does. And
Absolutely. And you realized that at a very early age, you know. So tell me about that. You know, when did you realize that you wanted to start writing those songs and telling those stories?
Well, the first song I ever wrote was actually about my parents divorced when I was really young, and my mom had started dating, and I was very jealous of her new boyfriend. And I wrote a song, oddly enough, from her perspective of like having to choose between your child and the new love that you have. And I don't know, I just feel like I've always had these big emotions and I didn't know what to do with them, and putting them to lyrics and writing songs just seemed to be the perfect outlet for that. And even still to this day, that's how I write a song. I mean, I do write fun ones and like to show people a good time, but usually it's just about this feeling that I need to get out of me.
Yeah.
And music is the best way for me to do it.
That is awesome. You know, not only helps you, but you realize that it probably helps a lot of other people. And I know I've been told by artists, if I can just help one person with my music, it was all worth doing. You'll probably agree with that.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And those smaller venues like those house parties and that kind of thing, you really see the impact that music's having when those folks are sitting right in front of you and you get to tell those stories like you're doing tonight behind the songs, right?
Absolutely. And when people come up to you at the end of the show, because it is so accessible in a house concert situation, and just tell you how much that song meant to them, or how they didn't know they needed to hear it, or just, you know, whatever the connection happened. I think it's really what feeds my soul the most, is just knowing that, oh, you understand me, I understand you. And I think it brings people closer together, and the world could use a lot more of that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And, you know, it's amazing what a 4-minute and 40-second song can do, right?
100%. Absolutely.
Yours is called A Million Moments. It's the title track of your current project, and you're coming up with a new album, too. So I look forward to getting my hands on some of that music and playing it. But, yeah, tell us about A Million Moments. Tell us what this one's about.
So A Million Moments, I would say, is my autobiographical song. Like, it's just, every single word of it is true. I mean, most of my songs are 100% true, but this one is just about looking back at your life and all the moments that you missed. And I'm so glad I made the choice to be a musician and tour and do all the things that I do. But that comes with a cost. You know, it means that you're not there for this moment, or, you know, maybe this is going to happen and you can't be there for that. And then about the choices that you make, which everybody is faced with choices. You know, these are obviously just the ones that I've had to face. But basically, it's just about the million moments that we miss out on and we'll never get back.
Absolutely. And it's not easy being on the road by any means. You know, you're not only missing out on things, but, you know, you have breakdowns on the side of the road, flat tires, this kind of thing, and all of the things that go on behind the scenes to put on that show that everybody's looking forward to and that they've already purchased tickets to or whatever, huh?
That's true.
Yep. So a lot of it happens behind the scenes, and a lot of these things to make a song in 4 minutes and 40 seconds happens behind the scenes that people don't realize either, huh?
That's exactly right. You know, oftentimes people just see the finished product, and there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that go into even getting that
absolutely
project done.
Recorded at Amusement Park Studio 2 in Lubbock, Texas. I did not know they had a studio by that name. How about that?
Yeah, my producer is named Scott Ferris. He's actually responsible for getting a band named Flatland Cavalry off the ground, and he's done work with Robert Earl Keen and Josh Abbott, like a whole bunch of artists. And luckily, he finds time to fit me into.
How about that? I have played Flatland Cavalry. I did not know that about them, so that's cool.
Yeah, well, they do all their stuff in Nashville now, but they're from Lubbock, and that's where they were doing their first recordings, and he's got a couple gold records on his wall thanks to them.
That's awesome. Well, I look for you to have some of those too. I think you will.
I hope so. From your lips to God's ears, as they say.
Absolutely.
You know?
We're going to play A Million Moments, and then we're going to come back and talk about Ready, Set, Summer. That's a great song since we're right in the middle of it. And then I Still Think About You from Jenny Del Lord on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I knew there'd be hard choices and that I'd make sacrifices. Birthdays all came and went, and I wasn't there for them again. But I'd seen the bigger picture, and that's all that really mattered. Like that Christmas and that New Year, I was out there on the road, and out of nowhere my sweet daddy died before I ever made it home. So I never got to tell him just how much I really loved him. I could list a million moments, and I'm sure a million more, where I wonder if what I gave up is worth what I've been working for. There's a million different moments if I knew then what I know now. But I can't change a single little moment, much less a million anyhow. After all those years of trying, my baby brother said to me, I finally get my baby girl, gonna start a family. And of course he started laughing, 'cause of course I started crying. I'd never bring myself to tell him something I can't tell myself, that there's a hole down deep inside of me that it's too damn late to try to fill, because a woman only gets so long before the chance is dead and gone. I could list a million moments, and I'm sure a million more, where I wonder if what I gave up is worth what I've been waiting for. Still I can't change a single little moment, much less a million There's at least a million moments if I knew then what I know now. Well, I knew there'd be hard choices and that I'd make sacrifices. Memories, they all came and went, and I wasn't there for them again. But I'd seen the bigger picture, and that's all that really mattered.
Her name is Jenny Del Lord. That is called A Million Moments. That is the title track to her current album, and you got to go get that one. It is fantastic. Got some great cuts off of it. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. And so I hope it's really successful for you, and I hope it already has been.
Thank you. It's I'm about to release my 9th album in December, and A Million Moments is just, for me, it's the pinnacle so far. I try to make every album better than the one before, and I'm so proud of that record. Every single track is just so unique and so well produced, and of course I got to give credit to my producer Scott Ferris. It's beautiful, and the musicians, my band. I don't know what I would do without them. They're so great.
You know, we have that in common. I like to play the next song better than the one before, and then the next one better than the one before. That's kind of the way I program the show. And people don't know who these artists are. And I didn't know you until Michael sent you my way. And so it's a unique voice, and it's a unique song in the world of country music that is fresh, and somebody's never heard it before, and they're like, wow, who's this? And then you start getting followers, and a fan base starts building up. So
that's what you want, right? That's what you hope.
That's what you hope for. Now, you were telling me off the air while that song was playing that you're having a pretty hot summer down there in Texas. I know you get some heat down there. Ready, Set, Summer's the title of the next song. Tell us about it.
So Ready, Set, Summer is kind of a unique song for me in the sense that my friend Corey Lee Barker out of Nashville actually wrote that song.
Okay.
He's one of the only people that I've ever recorded someone else's music of, because he just has such great songs, and I feel like they fit my style really well. And I was looking for a fun summer anthem just to kind of round out the record, because it's obviously a pretty intense album, and I wanted something just lighthearted and fun. And so when he sent me that song, I was like, yes, I want to record that. And so it's just a fun summer anthem.
That is awesome. He's a great songwriter. We're friends on social media, on Facebook specifically, but he's just got so many great songs that other independent artists like yourself have taken on and made their own. He's such a good songwriter, and you are too. But
well, thank you. No, it's really nice to have a different flavor. I think I have 2 of his songs coming out on my new record, which I think will make it a total of 5 of his songs that I've recorded. And like I said, he's the only artist that I've ever recorded his music. So it's pretty cool. I love the way he writes.
Awesome. Well, and speaking of the way you write, tell us about your writing style. Are you kind of more lyric based? Do you have to hear the hook and the melody, or maybe it's a combination of both for you?
For me, it's a combination, and I found out that I'm kind of one of the few who writes this way, in the sense that I have an idea and I write a story. So it's literally the first line to the last line. Like, how is the story going to progress? So I don't necessarily have a hook in terms of melody. I may have a hook in terms of what the theme of the song is going to be, but I just sit down and I go, okay, here's a line. What's the chord? Here's the next line. Where's it going to go? Until the story has literally gone from the beginning to the end.
Absolutely. And that's what it's about, is telling those great stories. And it's amazing how you wrap it up in 3 or 4 minutes, make it radio friendly. That is pretty cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, you're also getting recognized by the Josie Music Awards, and you've had some nominations there and some other things down there in Texas. Congratulations on everything you've got going on, Jenny.
Thank you so much. Yeah, the Josie Music Awards are next month, and I'm up for a Songwriter Achievement Award, Female Vocalist of the Year, and Album of the Year for the Americana genre, which I'm really excited about.
I love it. You know, that's we talked about maybe one of your dream gigs, getting to record or perform with Reba McEntire, if that happened. But another one I hear all the time is getting to be at the Grand Ole Opry and stand in that circle where all the artists have been in the past. And that happens now at the Josie Music Awards. If you win an award, you get to go up on that iconic stage and get in that circle, don't you?
That's exactly right. And man, that would certainly be cool, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. So congratulations on everything you've got going on. Now, talk about the third song, I Still Think About You, and we'll play these next two, Ready, Set, Summer, and that one.
Sure. I Still Think About You. That is a duet that I sing with my friend Jared Medulla. And that's another interesting song for me because technically that song is my first co-write. I've always been a very solitary writer. Like, I don't even want anyone in the house. I'm like, you have to leave so I can write my songs. But I had this idea for a duet, and I had constructed a song, and then Jared was the first person I thought of, and I sent it to him, and he's like, man, I like it, but we should change this and we should change that. And I was like, whatever you think. And then he and I went into the studio to record it. So that was really unique for me. So like I said, my first co-write. But that song was inspired by one late night. I don't know if when you were around here, you ever went to a town called Big Spring, Texas, which is
I've heard of it.
Not too far. Yeah, it's between San Angelo. Like if you're driving towards Midland, it's not too far from there. I know you spent some time in Midland. So we finished a show there, and we have the Whataburger around here. I loved hitting up the White Castle when I'm in your neck of the woods, but here it's Whataburger, and we were getting some late night food and just started talking about not the ones that got away, but the ones that never were, you know, like maybe under different circumstances, I would have liked to have seen where that relationship would have gone or what could have been about this. And so I Still Think About You. That's what the song is about. It's not about the one that got away, but about the one that never was. And maybe you wish it had been.
There you go. I love the story behind that. Well, I'll tell you what, we do have Whataburger here now. This gentleman by the name of Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, bought into the franchise, and so he's brought him to Missouri now, and we have him down in this area. We can treat you to Whataburger, too, when you come back.
Well, look at that. Of course, I love Patrick Mahomes, being from Lubbock. He's a Texas Tech boy. I'm a Texas Tech girl, and so by way of that, I'm actually a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
That's
so I'm
awesome.
Always rooting for Patrick, always.
Well, I'm showing it off all the time on TikTok Live and Facebook and YouTube doing the show, but I have him tattooed on my left arm, so that's how much I like him.
Well, you're going to have to show it to me then,
you
for
betcha.
Sure.
And all the other Chief stuff I've got going on. I've got a whole arm sleeve of Chief stuff. So.
Wow, so you're a super fan.
I'm a super fan. Yep, absolutely. So hopefully they have a great year, and, you know, if you're a Cowboy fan down there in Texas, I'm sorry, but no.
I'm not a Cowboy. I would say I'm not really a football fan. I'm just a Patrick Mahomes fan, although I like to watch college ball because I like to see how far Texas Tech will go. And we actually had like one of our best years last year, which was really exciting. And so looking forward to some great college ball coming up really soon. I think school starts in a week or two, and we're going to get things going.
Yeah, I went right by the stadium when I was down there in Texas. So Texas Tech Red Raiders, they got it going on.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I hope you have a great summer, Jenny, and the rest of your summer, and have a great rest of the year and a fantastic 2026. Congratulations on the Josie Award nominations, and I hope you win something, too.
Thank you, Tim, and I look forward to getting to catch up with you in person soon, hopefully.
Absolutely. Where can we find you on social media in the meantime if folks want to check out more?
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, JDL Music. I'm on Instagram at Jenny Dale. Check out my website, jennydalelord.com. It has all the upcoming shows, and just, you know, wherever, reach out. I love to chat.
There you go. And Jenny is Jenni, Jenny Dale Lord. Go check her out on social media. And after this show is over tonight, this interview will be in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives on the top of the homepage of my website, so you can go back and check it out over and over again.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you for being here, Jenny. Appreciate it. Ready, Set, Summer, and I Still Think of You coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
9 months of waiting on the sun to do what it does. Dreaming about the moment I could fill my solo cup. Counting down the days to kiss and make goodbye. Hallelujah, it's go time. Ready, set, summer. Here we come, bunch of thrill-seeking, day-drinking son of the guns. Keep the boats rocking steady on your mark, getting ready. Oh, ready, set, summer. Break out the Ray-Bans, flip-flops, and SPF. Let's get to getting where good as it gets. Styrofoam treasure chest open wide. The party starts tonight. Ready, set, summer. Here we come, bunch of thrill-seeking, day-drinking son of a guns. Keep the boats rocking steady on your mark, getting ready. Oh, ready, set, summer. We've been counting down the days to kiss and make goodbye. Hallelujah, it's go time. Ready, set, summer. Here we come, bunch of havoc-wreaking, buffet-singing son of a guns. Keep the boats rocking steady on your mark, getting ready. Oh, ready, set, summer. Here we come, bunch of thrill-seeking, day-drinking son of a guns. Keep the boats rocking steady on your mark, getting ready. Oh, ready, set, summer. Ready, set, summer. Ready, set, summer. 9 months of waiting on the sun to do what it does.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now. On KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
When I look back on my life, the choices that I made, I wouldn't change a thing or have it any other way, because I'm right here where I'm supposed to be.
Thinking of the turns I did or didn't take, I look at where I am and know that it was fate. 'Cause I'm right here where I'm supposed to be.
But that don't mean there ain't sometimes when the radio's on, takes me back to a memory, playing our song. I still think about you. I still think about you and all the things we didn't do, the nights we never spent, the kiss we never knew, all you knew. I still think about you. I still think about you and all the times we never touched, how we never let it show, but we wanted it so much.
It's true,
I still think about you.
some mornings I wake up just before the sun, look over at my wife and thank God I'm a lucky one, because she's right here where she's supposed to be.
And when I climb into bed, his arms are open wide, and I thank God that it's me who gets to crawl inside, because he's right there, right where he's supposed to be. But I still think about you and all the things we didn't do, the nights we never spent, the kiss we never knew, all you knew. I
times we never touched, how we never let it show, but we wanted it so much. It's true. I still think about you. Most of all, and I choose them again, no matter the cost. But I still think about you and all the things we didn't do. Love we never made, even if we wanted to. It's true. I still think about you. I still think about you and all the times we never touched, how we never let it show, but we wanted it so much, still do. I still think about you. I still think about you and the way we let it go. What maybe could have been and just how we'll never know. All we knew. I still think about you. I still think about you. I still think about.
Her name is Jenny, Jenni, Jenny Dale Lord, and thank you, Michael Bangy, for finding her and getting her on this program. What a great radio interview that was as well, and that interview also will end up in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. You can find that tab at the top of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Fantastic music and a fantastic lady, and she can cook too. And we're going to meet up next month here in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, while she's traveling through on her way back to St. Louis. So I look forward to that as well, and we'll share those pictures on our social media pages as well. This next artist kicking off hour number 3 is also from Texas. Her name is Caroline Woodfill. This is called Take It Like a Texan, kicking off hour 3 of the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Standing in the back, he shot another double, looked at me, tipped his hat, asked how I'm doing, what you been drinking, and what are your intentions with me? I laughed right in his face, boy, what did you say? Oh, you must be from Tennessee. Can you hold down a shot like you hold down a job? Can you get your life right when it does you wrong? Can you take a little joke, throw it back to me, and if we take it too far, just can't resist. Well, I got some love to give, and it'll be
of The Tim Kelly Show is sponsored by Eric Osterhout. Click his logo on the sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com and visit his website at ericosterhout.com.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs. There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
And this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Week in L.A. Neon lights, the city sway. But all I long for is to roam back to Texas where my heart's home. I just want to come home to Texas and you. Underneath that Lone Star sky, so blue. Where the air's sweet and the nights are true. I just want to come home to Texas. Skyscrapers here, the streets alive. But in my soul, Texas is where I thrive. The sunsets there, they paint a dream. With you by my side, nothing is too extreme. I just want to come home to Texas and you. Underneath that Lone Star sky, so blue. Where the air's sweet and the nights are true. I just want to come home to Texas and you.
Take me back to where we fell in love. Texas nights, whiskey lights, stars above. My heart still waits right where it's meant to be. I just want you back to Texas, to me. I've been holding down this Texas home for you. Underneath that Lone Star sky, waiting for you. Baby, I still miss you, don't you see? So catch that flight and hurry back to me.
I just want to come home to Texas and you. Underneath that Lone Star sky, so blue.
Sky so blue.
Where the air's sweet and the nights are true. I just want to come home to Texas and you. I just want to come home to Texas and you.
His name is Eric Osterhout. He's another great Texas artist, and that's another great Texas song. It is called Come Home to Texas. Eric Osterhout is also a sponsor of The Tim Kelly Show. You can check him out on the sponsors tab at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Click on any of those logos. It'll take you right to what they've got going on in the world of country music, and they definitely have it going on. How about the director of New Artist Promotions from Michigan and my good friend Trisha Marie? Her latest single to the radio is called Chevrolet Yesterday on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I was 24 with a dream and a Chevrolet. Windows down, trying to outrun yesterday. Small town girl with a heart held tight, writing down songs in the middle of the night. I got a little bit of rust on my soul, a few old scars and a heart of gold. But every mound, every wrong turn left me with something I had to learn. Some nights it feels like the week might win, but I hear a voice saying, don't give in. If something's gonna kill me, it won't be chasing what I believe. I'd rather burn than never know how far this wild heart could go. I've been broken, I've been bruised, but I'm still standing in these boots with a little faith in a lot somehow. I'm better than the hurt right now. I've heard plenty of empty words before from people who never dreamed this hard. But I learned you can't strike gold if you're too afraid to lose control. So I keep driving these back road nights, following that dashboard light, trusting where this road leads me, even if it's not what they see. Every scar's just proof I tried, every tear kept this dream alive. If something's gonna kill me, it won't be chasing what I believe. I'd rather burn than never know how far this wild heart could go. I've been broken, I've been bruised, but I'm still standing in these boots with a little faith and a lot somehow. I'm better than the hurt right now. Maybe the road gets rough sometimes. Maybe the climb is steeper than I like. But I didn't come this far to stop. I've still got too much fire in my heart. If something's gonna kill me, it won't be chasing what I believe. I'd rather burn than never know how far this wild heart could go. I've been broken, I've been bruised, but I'm still standing in these boots with a little faith and a lot somehow. I'm better than the hurt right now. Yeah, better than the hurt right now. Still a little rust, but I'm gold somehow.
Middle of the week, yes, feel good time.
Turn the dial up, let your heart unwind.
Fresh new voices rolling down your way. We're riding into town on a brand new wave. It's a Tim Kelly Show. Indie Wednesday, spinning all the best in new indie country. From back road bars to big bright dreams, you hear tomorrow stars first. Right here with Tim Kelly, yeah, the Tim Kelly Show. Indie Wednesday, playing all the best in new indie country.
Don't touch that dial.
We're just getting started.
The Tim Kelly Show.
Indie Wednesday.
You wanna talk about money? Bobby never had a lot of money. You wanna talk about looks? He never turned too many heads. So it must have been the real thing when he took out that diamond ring and Betty Jo McGregory said yes. She's just another face at the checkout down at Walmart, while the man she loves weekends, his knuckles busting tires. And when supper's done, they watch TV, holding hands through Jeopardy. And Betty thinks that people on that show are awful smart. But nobody knows the way Bobby loves Betty. And Betty says forever would never be enough. And ain't it great how fate can take two ordinary people and lift them when it gives them extraordinary love. You want to talk about kids? They must have had a half a dozen. And they dream the dreams that normal people do. About a riding mower to mow the yard and paying off those credit cards. But sometimes love's the only thing that keeps on shining through. And nobody knows the way Bobby loves Betty. And Betty says forever would never be enough. And ain't it great how fate can take two ordinary people and lift them when it gives them extraordinary love. Neighbors think they've got it figured out, 'cause they see Bob and Betty hand in hand together. But even Einstein couldn't say without a doubt that love could last until the 32nd of forever. Still nobody knows the way Bobby loves Betty. And Betty says forever would never be enough. And ain't it great how fate can take two ordinary people and lift them when it gives them extraordinary love. Extraordinary love. Extraordinary
He is making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday. He is Steve Wilkinson. His family is the Wilkinsons. Amanda and Tyler are his kids. They did a hit song called 26 Cents. It plays around the clock on my classic country radio station on my website as well, by the way, so you can check that out 24/7. But that is a brand new single that Steve did called Ordinary People, Extraordinary Love. And, of course, the Wilkinsons are Grammy nominated, and they're getting ready to be inducted into the Canadian Country Music Hall of Fame. Congratulations to them. Lauren Tuddy from Lauren Tuddy Promotions up there in Canada sent me the song. I downloaded it tonight before the show, and Steve messaged me about the song, and I told him it was going to air tonight. Congratulations, Steve. It is fantastic, and I hope it blows up for you as well as 26 Cents did back in the day. Awesome, awesome. Emma Forget is up next, and her last name is Forget is 2 T's and an E on the end of it. This is called I Got a Thing for Cowboys on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
There's just something about those Wrangler jeans when they mingle with Lucchese boots. The summer twang when the jukebox sings gets me in the honky-tonk mood. I got a thing for cowboys. I like a farmer's tan. Give me a cap rope and son of a gun in a Stetson hat. Yeah, four wheels, heavy driving, country singing, bull riding fella is my fantasy. I got a thing for cowboys, and they got a thing for me. You know I love to watch them wiggle when they're out on that sawdust floor, shaking their stuff to some Brooks and Dunn. That's what I'm living for. I got a thing
This is Nick Taylor, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best.
My resistance don't miss some the late nights and withdrawals from you. My Lucchese still take me downtown here lately till 2. And there's a sign in the window, drinks 1 for 2. It kinda makes sense. I'm drunk 'cause of you. And I hear blue eyes crying in the rain. Up next is Whitley. Bluebird hits me just the same. Or baby blue, all I hear is you. No 100 proof numbs the pain. In your tin hall smoking Southpaw, you slide around the Southpaw or straight. And then miss me, still get me in a Maker's Mark whiskey kind of state. And there's a sign in the window, says Neon Moon. I hope his light is hell, 'cause I'll be howling here soon. And I hear blue eyes crying in the rain. Up next is Whitley. Bluebird hits me just the same. Baby blue, all I hear is you. No 100 proof numbs the pain. That denim on the dance floor is all shades of you. Can't shake that color, no matter what I do. And I hear blue eyes crying in the rain. Up next is Whitley. Bluebird hits me just the same. Blue moon or baby blue, all I hear is you. And no 100 proof numbs the pain.
His name is Nick Taylor. His last name is Tayler. Nick Taylor Music is where you can find him on social media. The band he is lead singing for there is called Ever Creek Union. That is called Numbs the Pain. Go follow and like Ever Creek Union as well. And Nick Taylor, fantastic job on that song. This next talented young lady, I'm getting ready to do an interview with her. If you want to check out my upcoming interview schedule, it is at the bottom of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Her name is Shiloh Woods, and this is called Buy Her Roses on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Didn't ask for much, but you acted like it. Was it really love? If it's just me trying. Heard your friends talking about the way she tied you down. I wish that they were joking. I bet you buy your roses and say that you're in love. I bet you let her know that she'll always be enough. I hate that you're the man now that you said you couldn't be. If I'm honest, the thorn that cuts real deep. Said you didn't buy those roses for me. Would have been fine with bluebells or daisies. Highway flowers just sitting there waiting for you to stop your truck. Put 'em in a Dixie cup. A real man would for sure, but that ain't what you were. I bet you buy your roses and say that you're in love. I bet you let her know that she'll always be enough. I hate that you're the man now that you said you couldn't be. If I'm honest, the thorn that cuts real deep. Said you didn't buy those roses for me. Boy, you got some nerve to give and I deserve. You walked away too clean for how you drug me through the dirt. I bet you buy your roses and say that you're in love. I bet you let her know that she'll always be enough. I hate that you're the man now that you said you couldn't be. If I'm honest, the thorn that cuts real deep. Said you promised that you would never leave, but you didn't buy those roses for me.
The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go, from Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go, KICR, New Country's Best. Turn it up and ride, right here tonight. Fresh cuts, new truth for your drive home alive. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go. From Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday Go. KICR, New Country's Best. KICR, the Tim Kelly Show. Indie
Been gone since the break of dawn, working hard all day long. Can't wait to get home tonight, kissing my baby and holding her tight. Been dreaming about us all day long, dancing to our favorite song. As the radio plays our tune, I'll spin her around our living room. Ain't nothing like a Friday night, underneath the glow of our candlelights. Everything in my world is right whenever I'm holding my baby tight, holding my baby tight. As I come through a rose green door, I damn near hit the floor. She's standing there in that faded dress, she knows the one I love the best. Then she looks into my eyes and says to my surprise, been missing you all day long. I'm so glad you're finally home. Ain't nothing like a Friday night underneath the glow of our candlelights. Everything in my world is right whenever I'm holding my baby tight. Holding my baby tight. There's no place I'd rather be than here with her next to me, dancing to our favorite song and holding her all night long. Ain't nothing like a Friday night underneath the glow of our candlelights. Everything in my world is right whenever I'm holding my baby. Ain't nothing like a Friday night underneath the glow of our candlelights. Everything in my world is right whenever I'm holding my baby tight. Holding my baby tight. Holding my baby tight. Holding my baby tight.
That is the brand new single from my good friend Kyle Antone. Kyle is K-I-L-E. Kyle Antone. That is called Holding My Baby Tight. And Kyle and I just recently wrapped up our second radio interview. You can check it out in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. And Kyle is the one who told me about young Shiloh Woods, who I played before, called By Her Roses. So I look forward to interviewing her as well. Everybody knows everybody in the independent music world. I love it. Well, I know this next gentleman, and he's hanging out with us right now on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. His name is John McDuffie. His latest single is called The Road on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Broke down, defeated, depleted. Yeah, running on empty. Yeah, that's me. You can't see, 'cause I hide it so well. So well, you can't tell. Worn out, I'm stressed and depressed. Still trying to find a way to finally break through. And it's hard as hell. And still you can't tell. I wonder, what do you see when you look at me? I wonder if you ever think of giving up on this dream. In good times and bad times, it's never crossed my mind, 'cause I ain't the kind to give up. These times won't always be tough. This road won't always be rough. This morning I'm rested, invested in another day, and a chance to say, please stay. and I'll find a way. I wonder, what do you see when you look at me? I wonder if you ever think of giving up on this dream. In good times and bad times, it's never crossed my mind, 'cause I ain't the kind to give up. And these times won't always be tough. And this road won't always be rough. In good times and bad times, it's never crossed my mind, 'cause I ain't the kind to give up. And these times won't always be tough. And this road won't always be rough. Nah, these times won't always be tough. And this road won't always be rough.
KICR, the Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. From Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. KICR, new country's best. Turn it up and ride, right here tonight. Fresh cuts, new truth for your drive home light. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. From Branson, Missouri, where the new songs roll. The Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday go. KICR, new country's best. KICR, the Tim Kelly Show, Indie Wednesday.
I've been hanging on and been too tight. It was time to let you go. I put pen to paper and just let my feelings flow. Writing you that letter was my true breakthrough. Setting it on fire brought me closure on you. Into the fire I dropped you in and watched your memory die up in flames just like our love. I finally said goodbye. There's freedom in the rising smoke. The pain makes it burn brighter. I'll stare you down one last time and disappear into the fire. I didn't stir the ashes, I didn't stomp the coals. I just turned and walked away and let the moment cleanse my soul. I'm never gonna look back, because now the deed is done. The fire put you where you belong, and now you're finally gone into the fire. I dropped you in and watched your memory die up in flames just like our love. I finally said goodbye. There's just like our love. I finally said goodbye. Found freedom in the rising smoke. The pain makes it burn brighter. I'll stare you down one last time and disappear into the fire. I'll stare you down one last time and disappear into the fire.
That is brand new music from my good friend April N. Smith. It is called Into the Fire. You can check out our latest interview also in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives and KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. This next gentleman is making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday. His name is Stephen Dowd. His last name is D-O-W-D. This is called American Outlaw on KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
Stand up for God, stand up for freedom. I stand up for what I believe in. Stand up for those who have no voice. Babies that don't have that choice. I was born and raised an old-fashioned way. God, faith, and family. And some may say that ain't for today. But why can't it be that way? I'm an American outlaw, rebel on the run. I believe in the Bible, carry my gun, stand for what's right, even if they tell me I'm wrong. I'm an American outlaw, raised strong and proud to stand my ground, never get pushed around. You won't slip to me, no, I won't back down, even if I may get knocked down. They say it's a crime to love anyone who thinks different than you. But stop the bully, stop the hate, stop the pain, just 'cause we don't look the same. I'm an American outlaw, rebel on the run. I believe in the Bible, carry my gun, stand for what's right, even if they tell me I'm wrong. I'm an American outlaw. Stand for the flag and the anthem, those that fight for a freedom, this great land we call home. Stand against the injustice and those that get picked on. Can we all just get along? I'm an American outlaw, rebel on the run. I believe in the Bible, carry my gun, stand for what's right, even if they tell me I'm wrong. I'm an American outlaw. I'm an American outlaw, rebel on the run. I believe
to the Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
I met her at the county fair. Sweet red lips and the sun on her hair. She moved with grace like a movie star. Rough on the edges but not too hard. Just one look, she was on my mind. Beautiful smile and eyes so kind. I tried to be cool and play it slow, but my heart was ready to go, go, go. She had that easy look, made up for the rough road that I took. I knew right there and then I would try love once again. For that Alabama girl, you keep me thinking. Alabama girl, that's what you do. Oh, that Alabama girl could drive me drinking. Alabama girl, think I'm falling for you. Music played from the barroom band. She slipped her hand right into my hand. Our boots slid slow on that dance floor. To hold her close just a little more. We talked about porch swing nights, backyard fires and moonlit nights. And every word I took to heart, like our story was about to start. She had that easy look, made up for the rough road that I took. I knew right there and then I would try love once again. Oh, Alabama girl, you keep me thinking. Alabama girl, that's what you do. Oh, that Alabama girl could drive me drinking. Alabama girl, I think I'm falling for you. If this is love, this is where I'll stay. Alabama girl, walk this way. You got my whole heart anyhow, but it's too late to fall back now. Oh, that Alabama girl, you keep me thinking. Alabama girl, that's what you do. Oh, that Alabama girl could drive me drinking. Alabama girl, I think I'm falling for you.
He is making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday. His name is Chris John. John is Jon. That is called Alabama Girl, and he is hanging out with us tonight on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. That's going to do it for this edition of Indie Wednesday. I want to thank my special guest tonight, Barrett Baber from NBC's The Voice, and also Jenny Dale Lord from Lubbock, Texas, for joining me on the show. Tomorrow night is Triple Play Thursday, where every artist on the program gets 3 songs in a row played, and Travis Mobley and Cam Bogle will be my special guest tomorrow night. You can join me live at 7 o'clock Central Time. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on social media, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a corner downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me